Bonjour, salut. The best things are always made of the finest ingredients. Just a touch of this and a touch of that. C'est parfait. So how about a touch of France? Join us as we discover France, its people and its culture. Also, find out about the touch of France here in Ghana. French companies, French culture, and of course, the French language. Parlez-vous français? Hey! Learn, explore, and experience a touch of France.
Sur le chemin de l'école.
Education systems around the world vary in structure and capacity to churn out academically proficient students. In France, education is compulsory from the age of 3 up to 16. 97% of children between 3 and 6 attend kindergarten. Public school is free, mandatory, and non-religious. Within the same demographic, over 80% of all school pupils in France complete their secondary education and take the high school leaving certificate examination. On a global scale, the French education system sits among the top tier. France has a policy of providing French education everywhere in the world. Therefore, there is a large network of lycées français abroad, literally one in every country and sometimes several.
Chacun songe sa partie.
The French lycée is the reference here in Accra, but there are other places where children can learn the French language. Indeed, there are brilliant bilingual schools such as St. Peter's School and Ministry of Health Basic School. Furthermore, France has a large network including Alliance Française, which provide French classes for kids, teens, adults, and professionals. Today, on A Touch of France, we will go back to the good old school days.
Hello, bienvenue, bonjour, welcome to Touch of France, the one show when we tell you all about France and France in Ghana. My name is Anne-Sophie Ave. I'm the French ambassador to Ghana and above all, a lover of all things from France and Ghana. Today, we are visiting a school, but not any school. We shall meet students and teachers who have something very special. They speak both French and English. So I shall grasp my pen, my notebook, my bag, and I shall rush back to school. Come with me.
Welcome back to Touch of France.
Sur le chemin de l'école, nous avions 12 ou 13 ans. Cheveux blonds et tête folle, nous parlions comme les grands. Nous avions la tête pleine de jolis projets. Moi j'avais pour Madeleine un tendre secret. Dites-moi ce qui m'entraîne. Dites-moi.
Bonjour. Bonjour Charlotte.
Bonjour madame.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Alors, vous êtes le professeur ici?
Oui, je suis le prof.
Et qu'est-ce que vous enseignez?
J'enseigne en français, sciences, maths et l'informatique en français.
You know the show is in English, so your French is fantastic. I just wanted to test your French.
Okay.
So, do they speak good French?
Yes, they are doing their best to speak good French.
Really?
Yes, because it's a foreign language, so...
Is it?
Yes, at first they couldn't express themselves, but now I realize that they are picking up.
That's amazing. But they all speak also Twi or Ga or another language, don't they?
They speak other languages, Ghanaian languages.
Ghanaian languages?
Yeah, Ga especially.
Amazing.
Yes.
It is amazing. So can we see what kind of, how does it work? Can we have a look at what kind of course, how do you do that? They seem to be very well equipped.
Yes, they have their laptops here which they use to learn the ICT.
Right?
Yes. And then I used videos to teach them as well because of the nature of the program.
Oh, right. So they were watching a video?
Yes,
Was
please.
it in French?
Yes, please.
Oh dear. So, what do you say when you arrived? What did you say? When I arrived, you said, "Bonjour." That was well done. I wish I could say it in Twi. Do you also speak Twi? Do you all speak Twi as well? Yes. Would I say mache? Is that right? Good morning.
Mache.
Mache.
Yes. Mache.
Mache. Is that right? Ooh, medase.
Hey.
So, tell me a few words of French that you know. Yeah, good. Ping pong.
Une pomme. Une pomme.
Une pomme.
Oui.
Oh, une pomme. Oh, I see you've got all the vegetables and fruits there.
Yes.
Do you
There's
know
some
them all?
also here.
There's some also here.
Yeah.
So what do you know? Une tortue? That's this one, right? Okay. Now, how about... So, how do you say computer? Ordinateur portable. Wow, I'm very, very impressed. Ordinateur portable. Wow. How do you say learning? I'm learning. J'apprends le français. Well done. Now you teach me how to say I'm learning tree. Tell me. Oh gosh. Mais, say it again. Mes soins dear. Tree. Oh dear. I'm not as good as you. I am not as good as you. So what else do you know in French? Do you know the days of the week? Come on, all together. Monday, Tuesday. Lundi?
Mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche.
You're not cheating, right? You didn't look. Okay. Je m'appelle Anne-Sophie. That's my name, Anne-Sophie. Right? So, can you introduce yourself? Nathan? Well done. Ooh, that's a long name. That's a big name. But your first name is Nadia, right? Okay.
Je m'appelle Michaela Tete.
Michaela.
Je m'appelle Julia Smaila.
Julia. Wow, fantastic. They're so good. They're all so good. Hang on. Do you know how old you are? Can you say how old you are? If I tell you how old I am, you will freak out. Let's say I'm 20. I look 20 anyway. So if I were 20, I would say j'ai 20 ans. So how old are you?
J'ai 7 ans.
7 ans. Then when you say where you live, you say, for instance, I live in Accra. Do you know how to say I live in Accra? Tell me.
J'habite à Accra.
Wow, it's so good. So where do you live?
J'habite à Osu.
J'habite à Osu. I live in Osu. Where do you live?
J'habite à Osu.
You live in Osu too. Okay. So, do you know how to say every morning you go to school? Okay? I don't go to school anymore. I go to work. So, meko ajuma. So, you go to school. How do you say I go to school in French? You know? Gosh, I tricked you. You're so good. Je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. Can you try?
Je vais à l'école.
Je vais à l'école. Well done. Can you try again? Je vais à l'école. Well done. And after you finish school, you go back home? So how do you say I go home? Do you know?
Je vais à la maison.
Wow, she's so good. Do you know?
Je vais à la maison.
Je vais à la maison. Your French is so much better than my tree. Now, when you're hungry, how do you say I'm hungry? Oh, I'm hungry, yeah. J'ai faim. I'm hungry, right? So when you're hungry, what do you do when you're hungry? Eat, right? So how do you say I eat? Oh gosh, they're the good ones. Yes?
Mange.
Je mange. So now a tricky one. Who knows how to say I eat an apple? Je mange une pomme. Wow, you are fantastic. Let's try I eat a banana. Je mange une banane. You are right. Je mange une banane. You are so very good. I am so impressed with you. So, once you said bonjour, What do you say when someone's leaving? Au revoir. Au revoir. So, did you notice we have a very important person here? So this very important person is in charge of Francophonie. So he is working to make French a second language in Ghana. Well, actually, more than a second. You've got so many. So what languages do you speak? Twi, Ga, what else? Ewe. Wow.
And
Oh, wow.
Karachi.
Karachi?
English.
English. Oh, yeah, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now I'm going to teach you something very funny. You speak Ewe, right? Do you know my name is Ave? What does Ave mean in Ewe? Well, I'm going to tell you it means forest. Did you know that? Did you? So kids, I want to thank you very, very much. Medase pa. Thank you very, very much. You have been fantastic. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your very, very good French. And keep on the good work. Ayekoo, félicitations, congratulations. Merci beaucoup. Merci. And I hope to see you soon when you are fully French speaking and when you carry on your studies in France. Why not? Okay, keep on the good work. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Ils vont chanter.
Oh,
Levez-vous.
yes. Sing me a song.
Nous... 1, 2, 3, chante.
J'ai deux
Les oreilles.
La bouche et nez. Tête, épaules et jambes et pieds. Jambes et pieds. Nous allons compter. 1, 2, 3. Nous allons compter. 4, 5, 6. Nous allons compter. 7, 8, 9. Nous allons compter. 10, 11, 12. 12 formées rouges dans ton panier. 11 formées rouges dans ton panier. 10 formées rouges dans ton panier. 9 formées rouges dans ton panier. 8 formées rouges dans ton panier. 7 formées rouges dans ton panier. 6 formées rouges dans ton panier. 5 formées rouges dans ton panier. 4 formées rouges dans ton panier. 3 formées rouges dans ton panier. 2 formées rouges dans ton panier. 1 formée rouge dans ton panier. Papa pousse, où es-tu? Je suis là, comment vas-tu? Maman Inès, où es-tu? Je suis là, comment vas-tu? Frère et Manja, où es-tu? Je suis là, comment vas-tu? C'est annulé, où es-tu? Je suis là, comment vas-tu? Auriculaire, où es-tu? Je suis là, comment vas-tu?
Wow. You are so good. Well done. Ayekoo. Charlotte, thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
Thank
It's
you
a pleasure
very,
meeting
very
you.
much. It was fantastic. I
you
had
for
a
being
great
here.
time with them.
Okay.
You are great. Au revoir les enfants. Bye bye. Thank you, mesdames et pas. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Top five.
Sur le chemin de l'école, nous avions 12 ou 13 ans. Cheveux blonds et tête folle.
Hello, hello, Ghanaian way. Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Thank you very much for welcoming me. So this is a bilingual school.
Yes.
So tell me about it.
So, Bilingual School is a school where we have teaching in 2 languages, English for us and also French.
Yes.
So the children are taught in both languages,
So what do you teach in English? What do you teach in French?
and science, ICT and mathematics.
Science, ICT and mathematics. But when they start, they don't know a word of French.
Well, some of them have basics in French. They
Right.
know little things in French. So we
Okay.
build up on that knowledge and we help them with
Okay.
the technical terms also in French.
Okay, so you are both French teachers.
Yes, please.
So, but you had knowledge in math and science and ICT, or did you have to pick it up?
Oh, we do?
You do?
We are trying to bring their level, like the mass, to their level. You know that they are kids, they are not learning the language, so you have to go down to their level so that they will pick the letters or the terms in the science, ICT.
But do they know the terms in English as well?
Yes, you use both languages.
You use both languages, and you're teaching them in both languages.
Yes, please.
Amazing. Well, what's your background?
Okay, well, I have a French background.
Good.
Yes, I studied French in school. So, and being in an Anglophone country, I already have English, so I use both languages.
Okay. And were you trained
Yeah,
as a
the same
teacher?
one applies to me. I started from basic to SHS and I continued with French. At the tertiary training college, I went to Montenegro, which
Right.
was a French school. So that's where I
And what's the main difference having students who are becoming bilingual? Are they more, I don't know, more interested, curious? Does it make a difference with other students?
Yes, it's interesting because they get to learn things that the other colleagues don't have access to. Because for them, learning science, ICT in French is something that is very new. So their interest is very high.
And are the parents keen?
A lot of parents are keen. They
Good.
want their children to be bilingual.
Fantastic. Would you introduce me to your class?
Yes, please.
I'm following you. Bonjour les enfants, comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci.
Wow. Je vais très bien, merci beaucoup. You are fantastic. You are great. Please sit down. Asseyez-vous. Gosh, they are so cute. So, I hear you speak French? Yes. What can you say in French? Apart from bonjour and all that you obviously had rehearsed. So what can you say in French?
The numbers.
You can say the numbers. Can you all say the numbers?
Yes.
Really? Okay, let's go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17.
Wow, 21, you were about to carry on. That's great. What else can you say in French? Yes? Hang on, I've got to come to you so I can hear you.
The alphabet.
The alphabet? Are you kidding? You know the alphabet in French. Okay, do you all know the alphabet?
Yes.
You mean not A, B, C, D, but A?
Yes.
So A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, Wow, I am so amazed. What is your favorite fruit? Okay, what's your favorite fruit? You tell me. Orange. That's right. What is yours?
Banana.
Banana. Do you know what? It's mine too. What's yours?
Noix de coco.
Noix de coco. Today's one missing. How do you say pineapple? Try. Ananas. Ananas. That's an easy one. Ananas. Now, how about we make a soup and we need vegetables? Okay? So what would you put in a soup? Come on.
Tomato.
Tomato, you're right. What else? Carrot, that's right. Onion, that's right. And do you know what animals like to eat the soup? Le chat. Le chat. Et? No. Chien. Le chat et le chien. What do you think I have in my garden? Flowers, you are very right. I have flowers. But I have animals as well. I probably have butterflies. So how do you say butterfly? Papillon. That's right, papillon. With beautiful colors. That's lovely. I think you're very good. You are very good. Can you sing a song in French? Yes. Can you? Yes. Okay, I am listening. Wow, I'm very, very impressed. Did you learn that at school? Yes. Did you learn that here? Yes. Do you tell it to your parents? Yes. Are they proud? Yes. They must be very, very proud of you. Well done. Does any one of you know what he or she wants to do when he or she is a big girl, when he's a grown-up? So do you know? I'm coming. Do you know what you want to do? You want to be a teacher. Who knows how to say teacher? Do you know? Professeur. You want to be professeur. Hang on, I'm coming. So what would you like to be?
Soldier.
A soldier. A soldier. Well, that's very bold of you. How do you say soldier in French? Soldat. It sounds a bit like it. Soldat. Okay? I want to be a soldat. Hang on, I'm coming, young lady. I'm coming.
Lawyer.
A lawyer. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm very impressed. A lawyer. So, what do you call a lawyer in French? You're going to laugh. It's the same word as a fruit vegetable. Do you know? Avocat, that's right. Isn't that funny? A lawyer in French is avocat. Same word as avocado. But it doesn't mean you want to be an avocado. You want to be a lawyer, right? What would you like to be?
Doctor.
A doctor. Well, that's an easy one. What's a doctor in French? What's a doctor in French? Médecin. Oh, wow. That's a posh one. You can say docteur ou médecin. That's very right. So what would you like to do when you're a grown-up? What would you like to be?
Nurse.
A nurse. A nurse. Do you know what nurse is in French? You don't? Do you? Infirmière. Infirmière. So this table has been raising hands. So what would you like to be?
A pilot.
A pilot. Wow, how ambitious of you. A pilot for airplanes? Really? So what's the word in French for pilot? It's very close. Does anyone know how to say pilot in French? Pilote. That easy. Pilote.
Medical doctor.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get that.
Medical doctor.
A medical doctor. Oh, right. So the other ones want just to be doctor. You want to be a medical doctor. Oh, wow. There are talents here. Who wants to be a president of Ghana? Oh, no one for president? Oh, you do? No one? Oh, you would. Okay, well, what a class. What a class. So you want to be a bank manager? So it would be directeur de banque in French? Directeur de banque. Right?
Businesswoman.
Sorry?
A businesswoman.
A businesswoman. Wow. How many businesswomen? Yeah, you are so right. Businesswoman. So do you know what the French is for businesswoman? Une femme d'affaires. What a fantastic class you have. Aren't they great?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome, madame. On va dire au revoir.
Au revoir les enfants. Merci beaucoup. Meda, c'est pas. Thank you. Now, dear viewers, it's the moment you were waiting for. It is time to test your French. I'm going to ask you a question, give you 3 options. You text the right answer at 1788 and you win. When I say you, not just one person, but the first 2 who will give us the right answer will win 60 hours courses of French at the Alliance Française in Accra. Can you believe it? The first 2 giving the right answer will get 60 hours of French. Really no excuse not to learn French. Now listen. The question is, there is a French word for blackboard. The French word for blackboard. You have it in your head? Well, don't tell me what the French word for blackboard is, but tell me, this French word for blackboard is the same French word as for painting, drawing, or table. If you think it's painting, you press 1. If you think it's drawing, you press 2. If you think it's table, you press 3 at 1788. You think you got the right answer? Rush onto your phone, 1788 123. Good luck. Dear viewers, thank you so much for staying with us for Touch of France. Today we went to school. I hope you had fun. It was very exciting, and I hope I will see you next week for another session of Touch of France. But please let me thank the sponsors for today. Our major sponsor, MPS, Meridian Port Services, and our sponsors, Air France, Decathlon, L'Oreal, Silver Star Ghana, and our very special sponsor for today, with whom you will learn French, because if you are the lucky winner of our quiz, you will be able to follow 60 hours of French courses with them. It was the Alliance Française. As for me, I really hope I will see you next week, same place, same time. I say au revoir, goodbye, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Now let's learn more about what the French do.
Sur le chemin de l'école, nous avions 12 ou 13 ans. Cheveux blonds et tête folle.
Sur le chemin de l'école, on the way to school. Today we are going back to school. But what is school like in France?
De jolis projets.
In France, school is considered a public service. Education circular are decided by the French Ministry of Education, both for public and private establishments, even though the latter can add additional teachings to the national education program. All public schools have mixed genders. Public schools have religious teaching. Religion and public affairs are strictly separated by law since 1905. In the public system, parents don't get to choose the school for their children. They are directed to the nearest local school depending on their home address. This is done to ensure a social melting pot. It may come as a surprise to the Ghanaians, but the French public school pupils don't wear uniform. Still, they are often driven by the latest fashion and all end up wearing the same fashionable clothes.
Qu'un petit enfant.
Primary French schools last all day. The only exception is on Wednesday mornings and afternoons, where children recess at midday. Yet several different school rhythms have been tested: 4 days a week, 4, 5 days a week, 5-day a weeks, beginning lessons at 8 or 9 o'clock, finishing courses at 4 or 5 p.m, or earlier, and offer after-school activities. It is up to municipalities to test and decide the best schedule for primary schools. In kindergarten, teachers can be supported by social workers, which play a similar role as nannies. Therefore, children with special needs can attend public schools and benefit from a dedicated social worker to help them keep up to date with lessons. Schools do not only teach academics, but also contribute to educate children in art, painting, music, or even gastronomy.
D'où vient le vent?